Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another another 2K14 micro game. This is not Madden, this is clearly basketball. And as you can see in the starting lineup, Anthony Bennett is MIA. He got injured in one of our previous games, and he's not a bad injury. I think it's like 1 to 2 weeks. He should be back soon, but Anthony Bennett is injured. So Andre Karolinko takes his spot in the starting lineup, surprisingly, because I didn't expect Karolinko's mainly a small forward, but he's helping us go small ball, I guess. So could work to our advantage. We'll see. Hopefully he could crash the board as well. We don't get killed too badly there with his lack of size, but he's got long arms and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. We're going against the Pacers here, and the Pacers, they're kind of in a situation they are in real life. Not exactly the same. This is not the Eastern Conference Finals, as Kyrie gets blocked by David West, who also gets the rebound in true 2K style, and then lands Stephenson out to Paul George, who absorbs the contact and gets it to go. But yeah, the Pacers are not in the finals or anything, but they are on the brink of getting eliminated in this season, because they need to win pretty much every game in this season to have any chance at getting the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, because they're not doing well this season, and we're going to try to make sure we eliminate them just so we can win the game. For our situation, we're battling for the 6th seed right now. I think we're the 7th seed, and we could drop as low as the 8th or as high as the 6th. I'm pretty sure we clinched a playoff berth. We don't want to lose against the Pacers to chance that, so we're throwing up the oop to Denny Tice to make sure we're gonna win this game. And that was just beautiful, man. I think that's the first time I've ever done that, going up for the lob. Usually I'm throwing them, now I'm catching them. Oh, Tice, oh, Tice. So I don't have too many assists early on, a little bit of a sloppy game for us, but we are scoring offensively. Most of my buckets have been pretty highlight reelish in offense. I've scored every single time I've touched the ball or attempted to score with it. You see Paul George dunking the ball there, and we got a nice little lead on the Pacers here, kicking it out in the corner to Karolinko, who passes up the 3 but takes it all the way to the rim, and he's gonna do that. That's cool with me, man. I don't think Karolinko is too high percentage of a 3-point shooter. 2-point shots are better for him. So if he wants to drive to the rim and get to go, if he makes it, it's all good. And there you see Karolinko setting the screen, and Tice dunking it over David West near the end of the first quarter, still shooting 100%, kicking it out to Reggie Evans, who does what he doesn't do in real life too much, make layups. And Reggie Evans, he's actually been alright offensively. I expected him to just be, a waste of space. We've been playing 4 and 5 offensively. But Reggie Evans actually gets buckets, man, believe it or not. The Y2K made it that way, but it works to our advantage. You see they double team. I think Hibbert double team, then left Bynum wide open in the paint, so that's cool for us. And now we got a nice lead. We got a nice 15-point lead, make it 17-point lead as Denny Tice pulls up the shot. We're blowing out the Pacers. They need to get some sort of spark going, or else they're eliminated, man. They're going home. And like I said, it's kind of a realistic scenario, but not exactly. I see Tice getting the block there before the end of the half, and I'm not messing up my shooting percentage. Someone else can take that, or just not gonna take a shot at all. As Karolinko knocking down the 3-pointer. Karolinko's been a good addition to the starting lineup, man. I mean, it's kind of like Anthony Bennett, as I get called for I've been getting called for cheap fouls all game long, man. That's some frustrating stuff. Touch foul on Roy Hibbert there for the and one. Like, really, I barely touched him here. Like, I'm what, more than a foot taller than Hibbert, so they didn't need to call that. As then Bynum all of a sudden goes down, and look at that, Bynum's down, he's not getting back up. I'm chilling here like, yo, Bynum, you gonna get back up? I don't care if we play 3 on 5. Bynum, get your ass back up. But Bynum's hurt, man. Bynum's hurt. He got back up, but Bynum was hurting, man. So I called a timeout for my team here, and I'm like, all right, let's get Bynum at the game. But Bynum actually stays in the game. So it's a really confusing scenario that happens here as Tice pulls up the 3 there and gets it to go. But Bynum actually did get injured on that play, but for some reason he didn't come out in this game. But he has like a separated shoulder. You'll see it at the end of the video, and he's going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. So not only is Anthony Bennett injured for a little bit, now all of a sudden Andrew Bynum, I mean, his knees are like a ticking time bomb, only a matter of time before he gets injured. But it was actually a shoulder that he injured, I believe, and he's going to be out. And this is the worst possible timing for these injuries, because we're only, what, 5 games away from the playoffs, and Bynum's going to be out for potentially a month as Hibbert gets called for Bynum gets called for the foul there. Hibbert gets an A1 on a turn-away jumper, 2K, and then Stephenson doing what he does in real life. They're getting those goofy shots to go. Probably should have been an N1 there, the way he had a bad angle, and then Gallinari again that actually doesn't get to go. I assume Gallinari will knock it down, but I guess not. So yeah, these injuries are just bad timing for us, and all of a sudden the Pacers are coming back in this game, and then I get called for another cheap foul. Are you kidding me? 5 fouls. And you might be thinking, oh, I've been reaching in a lot. I think I only had 1 reaching foul the entire game. The rest of it was just crap like that. Just little touch fouls and stuff like that. And now all of a sudden, you know, not only was I playing with 4 fouls already, trying to be careful, now my next foul kicks me out the game, man. I gotta stay out the paint and stuff like that because, oh my god. Did he really... Dude, Caspi, what are you doing? Why did you just do that, dude? You see, I tried to kick it out. That was my back. I pump faked there, and I threw it to be too late. I waited a little bit too long, and then Paul George getting that jumper to go and making it a 1-point game. So yeah, I gotta stay at the paint here, else I foul out the game. And all of a sudden, the Pacers are back in this. They were down by like 17 points until Letovich gets that awkward shot to go. Then again, all the awkward shots to go, and now all of a sudden they're in the lead out of nowhere. So the Pacers, they're battling hard, man. They're scrappy, and they turn up the defense a little bit, and we've been turning the ball over. And now they're in the game, and then they're getting these stupid fouls. But one thing, Bynum stayed in the game, and he was performing well. You see, he sets a good screen there, perfect execution on the pick and roll. They released Tice wide open in the rim. I could have had a cup of tea down there as Paul George gets that hook shot to go to make it back a 3-point game. But yeah, Bynum was balling, man. For someone who had a separated shoulder, he was playing like a champ. He was getting open a lot. I was finding him. I was getting a lot of assists in the forecourt, just dishing it out to Bynum. There you see Hibbert somehow getting that catch, doesn't get the shot, and then Denny Tice blocking the putback attempt by big Roy Hibbert. Like I said, Tice is like more than a foot smaller than Hibbert. He's still able to block that. And then you see Bynum, like I said, he was balling, and the lead is back up to 7. Make that 5 as Paul George gets the tough shot to go. George was definitely balling this game. And then Caspi, I believe, I'm not sure it was Caspi or Delfino, one of them, there was a really bad turnover, but Stephenson blows the dunk. Lance Stephenson blows the dunk, and Karolinko for 3, getting a huge bucket to go there. Pacers were closing in this game. Could have made it a 1-possession game on the court there, but we were able to get that. And then you see the mid-range monster David West just going up a little bit, getting that to go here. Denny Tice, way too passive. I had to attack there and start trying to pass it out. It was an open shot, but the shot clock was kind of down. So really dumb thing for me to do. They're down by 5 points here. 40 seconds to go. They need a bucket here. CJ Watson pump faking out to George, and Paul George gets it to go. Gallo contested it perfectly, but George gets it to go. And now it's time for the dagger. Denny Tice, the king of daggers. Bad pass by Lynn, and Tice cannot get the shot to go after Lynn throws a bad pass. Now CJ Watson out to George. They have a chance to take the lead. 10 seconds left. Paul George spinning on Karolinko. George can't get it to go for the tie. Tice gets the ball, and they gotta foul Tice here and send him to the free throw line. Tice, first free throw is good. Gotta make both free throws in this game. Is pretty much over. So second free throw up. Second free throw down. This one's a wrap. Paul George could not get the shot to go. Decent look there to tie the game up. Just could not knock it down. So hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more NBA 2K14 micro games. You guys can see the stat sheet in a second. Bynum ended up with like 30 points somehow in this game, but it came at a price. Sprained shoulder, not separated. If it was separated, he'd be out longer, but sprained shoulder. So yeah, well guys, leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time as I leave you with the press conference.